When can I start leaving my dog home alone? Do you sometimes need to leave your pooch at home alone? It goes without saying that you can't be at home every minute of the day, especially if you work. But as our canine companions are a very sociable species, you should make sure that your dog isn't alone for long periods. Does your dog use their sad dog eyes on you when you leave? We have some top tips that will help make the experience less challenging for both you and your dog. When you can start leaving your dog home alone depends on their training, age, and any existing health conditions they might have. As a guide, young puppies under 6 months old can generally be left alone for up to 2 hours. You need to build up to this gradually. Dogs over 18 months old can often cope with being left alone for up to 4 to 6 hours. However, this really does depend on the individual. For example, an older dog may find 2 hours long enough before a toilet break. The length of time you can leave a pooch alone depends on the individual. Think about your doggo's age, their personality, behaviour, and their experiences so far. If you're already a pet parent, then you probably know your pawsome pal well and will have an idea of how they respond to being alone. 4 tips to help when you start leaving your pooch alone. Tip 1. Start small and increase alone time slowly. The best way to prevent your doggo from experiencing a fear of being alone? Get them used to spending short periods of time alone when they are a pup. To start, you don't need to leave the house entirely. Leave them alone in a room for just a couple of minutes initially, and then return whilst they are still calm and quiet. You can slowly increase their alone time, making sure they stay calm during this time, until they become more comfortable with their own company. Tip 2. Only reward calm behaviour. It's understandable that your pawsome pal may cry sometimes when you leave. They like being around you. But, however tempting it might be, it's important not to reward negative or agitated pet behaviour with fuss and attention. Instead, teach your pet that being home alone isn't something to be afraid of. When you return, calmly greet your dog to avoid overreaction or negative associations. With time, your pet will soon learn that you're going to return and that there's nothing to be worried about. Tip 3. Make alone time positive. Leave your dog with dog-safe chews, food toys, and treats before you go. Using their normal puppy food within a food toy will help take up some of your pup's energy and time as they work for the food. Provide them with a safe, comfy space to snuggle into, with plenty of blankets. Use an ADAPTIL calm diffuser to support your pooch when they're home alone. This simple and clinically proven solution helps calm and relax dogs when they're home alone or facing other challenging situations. It will help support them by creating a reassuring environment until you return, and can also help with training, faster learning, and better adaptation. Try and tire your pup out before you leave. Playing a game or taking them for a walk can help them be ready to settle down for a snooze while you're away. Tip 4. Have someone visit your pooch. To avoid a situation where your doggo becomes stressed, make sure that you don't leave them alone for a long period initially. If you need to be away for longer, consider having someone pay your dog a visit. This could be a friend, neighbour, or even a professional dog walker. Ideally, you should never leave a puppy or young dog alone for more than 2 hours until they have been with you for 6 months. So, if you need to be out for longer, then make sure someone can let your pup out for a toilet break. Otherwise, this could hinder their toilet training.